Hello guys, welcome to the Parrot Puzzler. It is, where's my date on here? The 27th of October. It's Halloween week, right? Behind me is pretty much the only part of the pub that is not Halloweeny. Everywhere else, there's bats flying, there's sort of autumnal coloured bunting and literally dozens of pumpkins. There's cobwebs and purple lights. The whole pub's covered, apart from what's behind me. So please come in and have a look. Anyway, I hope you're good. I hope you've had a good week. We had a good week. On Wednesday, we took all of the team from here and the Dolphin. We went go-karting at East Anglian Indoor Go-karting in Ipswich on like the Sporting Estate. It was really good fun. If you go check out our social media, there's some videos on there and some pictures and stuff of the day. We had a really good time, and then we went out to Milsom's at Kesgrave for a meal in the evening as well. So shout out to both of those, thank you very much. Thanks to Bell Coaches as well from Leiston that took us all. It was very cool, thank you. But anyway, you're here for the quiz, but first it's Chris's Cryptic Conundrum. Okay, so because it's Halloween, I'll be honest, the conundrum is Halloweeny, kinda. The questions aren't, but let's do the conundrum. Okay, listen. With pointed fangs I sit and wait, with piercing force I crunch out fate, grabbing victims, proclaiming might, physically joining with a single bite. What am I? With pointed fangs I sit and wait, with piercing force I crunch out fate, grabbing victims, proclaiming might, physically joining with a single bite. What am I? Let's do the quiz. Okay, so question one. Forgive me if you can hear the coffee machine. I put the coffee machine on early because, well, I need coffee, even though I got an extra hour in bed. Nah. Anyway, question one. In Spanish, what does the word supermercado translate to in English? Supermercado. Question two. The Hound of the Baskervilles is a book featuring which detective? Question three. Dad's Army was a comedy featuring a group of which men? Question four. The comedy duo The Crankies are from which country? Question five. In the world of news reporting, what does CNN stand for? Question six. How many strings does a typical violin have? Question seven. Hyundai is a car manufacturer from which country? Question eight. In Scrabble, how much is the letter X worth on a double letter score? Like a 2-in-1 question here. Question nine. How many sides does a trapezium have? Question 10. Perth's beach is on what body of water? Perth in Australia. Isn't there a Perth in Scotland? Perthshire. I don't know. I'm waffling. Anyway, in Australia, Perth, the beach sits on which body of water? Okay, so in the second half, there might be a couple of questions where you might dispute the answer. Bring it. That's what I say. Bring it. Question 11. This might be the first one. On a compass, what is 90 degrees clockwise of east, northeast? On a compass, what is 90 degrees clockwise of east, northeast? Hey. Question 12. Horatio Hornblower is a fictional character from which war? This is the other question you might dispute. Question 13. The Saxons came from which modern day country? Question 14. Claw, club, pin and blacksmith are all types of what? Question 15, Chihuahua is a city in which country? Question 16, Quadrophenia is an album from which rock band? Question 17, the cloned sheep Dolly was born in which year? Or made? I mean, she was born, right? Question 18, hydroblading is performed in which sport? Question 19, in bingo calling, what does duck and dive refer to? What number? And question 20, Jordan Pickford plays in goal for which Premier League football team? And that is it. That is your 20 questions, all done and dusted. So it's half term. It's also National Sausage Week, as I mentioned last week. I love a sausage. Here next week at the Parrot, all week for half term. We're going to have lots of sausage specials. That's so hard to say. Anyway, there'll be lots of specials with sausages. So yeah, if you like a sausage, if you've got your kids off school for the week or you're looking after the grandkids, please come and have a visit to us. Like I say, we're very spooky for Halloween. There's sweets on the bar. Come dressed up. It's all good fun. Yeah, also, as soon as half term finishes, we go full on Christmas mode. I mean, we don't put up the Christmas decks just yet, but we've got lots of Christmas parties rolling in now. We're fully booked on Christmas Day. We're doing a quiz. I don't think I've actually told you this. It's only advertised on our Christmas leaflets, which I haven't advertised yet, I don't think. So on New Year's Eve, we're having a quiz. It includes a 3-course meal as well. Starts a little bit later. I think 7 o'clock I put on the sheet. It's £30 per person, so it is a bargain really for New Year's Eve. 3 courses plus a quiz. Lots of entertainment from me. Yeah. And a glass of bubbles at midnight as well. So yeah, you spend the whole evening here at the Parrot. I mean, we'll finish the quiz early. Well, not early, but before midnight. So if you wanted to bugger off, you can. Otherwise, you can stay and we'll all see you midnight together. See you in 2025. We're about half full for that and I haven't advertised it. So if you're interested, pop me an email, pop me a message, and we'll get you booked in. I'm looking, there's lots of other stuff going on. We've got a community lunch on the 29th of November. On the 7th of December is the village Christmas party. We've got the Christmas quiz at the Dolphin on the 10th of December. We've got a Christmas coffee morning on the 11th of December. Carols on the Green on the 11th of December. Bauble Bingo on the 18th of December. On the 22nd of December, excuse me, we're showing on a big screen in the Outside Inn Miracle on 34th Street. So we've got tons going on over Christmas. It is a really busy sort of 6 weeks we cram in. Anyway, it's all on the website. Please go have a look. I've waffled enough. Let's get into the answers. Okay, question 1. In Spanish, what does the word supermercado translate into English? It's supermarket. Question 2. The Hound of the Baskervilles is a book featuring which detective? It's Sherlock Holmes. Question 3. Dad's Army was a comedy featuring which group of men? It's the Home Guard. Question 4. Comedy duo The Crankies are from which country? They're from Scotland. Question 5. In the world of news reporting, what does CNN stand for? It's Cable News Network. Question 6. How many strings does a typical violin have? Just 4. Question 7. Hyundai is a car manufacturer from which country? It's South Korea. Question 8. In Scrabble, how much is the letter X worth on a double letter score? So it's worth 8 ordinarily on its own, but on a double letter score, obviously, then it's 16. Question 9. How many sides does a trapezium have? 4. Question 10. Perth's beach is on what body of water? It's the Indian Ocean. Question 11. On a compass, what is 90 degrees clockwise of east-northeast? It's south-southwest. There we go. Question 12. Horatio Hornblower is a fictional character from which war? It's the Napoleonic War. Question 13. The Saxons come from which modern-day country? It's Germany. Question 14. Claw, club, pin and blacksmith are all types of what? They're all types of hammer. Question 15, Chihuahua is a city in which country? It is Mexico. Question 16, Quadrophenia is an album from which rock band? It's The Who. Question 17, the clone sheep Dolly was born in which year? It was 1998. Question 18, hydroblading is performed in which sport? It's ice skating or figure skating. Question 19, in bingo calling, what number does duck and dive refer to? It's 25. And question 20, Jordan Pickford plays in goal for which Premier League football team? It's Everton. And that is it. That is your 20 questions all done and dusted. So, the cryptic conundrum. With pointed fangs I sit and wait, with piercing force I crunch out fate, grabbing victims, proclaiming might, physically joining with a single bite. What am I? A stapler. Very clever. I like that. It's Halloween. It's spooky. Yeah. Anyway, I'm off. We've got a busy old Sunday lunch today. Have a good week, everybody. I will see you later. Cheers and goodbye. Oh, don't forget to leave your scores and comments below. Hit the video up here and subscribe up here. And yeah, now I'm going. Cheers, goodbye.